Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. Go find the mayor if you can, and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information.
Of course.
Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out if old Cornwall and what's his name, Milton, knows we're here. Gentlemen, be well.
Glass of champagne, sir?
Camilla McClare, wherever did you get that?
Why, that would be telling.
Oh, you. You're always so stylish.
I try. Mostly I fail, but I try.
Evening, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hi there, sir. How's things? Cuts and starts, but okay, I guess.
Why are you doing this?
You're walking away from history, you fool. Women and men both deserve to decide the future. This is meant to be the land of liberty, but somehow I am not free to vote.
You are...
Look me in the eye and tell me in all honesty that I am not the equal of any man you've ever met.
You're preaching again, Mrs. Wicklow.
And you're burying your head in the sand again, sir.
Don't blame me for God's mistakes, if they were mistakes.
What do you mean?
Women are inferior to men, madam. It's not my fault. It's a fact. Undeniable. Demonstrable. I will not deny it simply because of fashion.
I'm intrigued, sir, to hear your arguments.
I am your clear superior.
You're different, but you're neither my better nor my inferior, sir.
Okay, madam. I will not prove it by publicly thrashing you.
Well, you're stronger than me, sure. But as civilized beings, haven't we moved past that? Apparently not. Good evening to you, sir. I will go find some other people to threaten to hit me, if that's okay with you. Sir.
Very clear, young man. I am a drunken harlot.
This is quite a town that you have here, Mr. Jameson.
Oh, I don't live here. I was here for the poker.
Oh, you play?
Oh, it's my weakness, my worst vice.
Perhaps you should have it whipped out of you like you advocate whipping the sin out of others.
Not whipping, sir, working, and besides, my vice is between me and my maker. I keep winning.
Every gambler says that, Mr. Jameson.
Yes, I know, but like I said, the next big tournament, which I will not be attending, is for a game too rich for my blood. I may be a knave, but I am a sensible knave.
That's so.
Oh, sure, I'm not a wealthy man. I run a prison. The old riverboat tournaments are for card sharks and rich fools. A really big stakes game attracts oilmen and such, like, well, from all over. My pockets are not deep enough for that.
You are a wise man.
I'm a conservative man, at least.
The fact is, since the war, the government has done an awful job of preserving law and order, Mr. Jameson.
Well, I agree, Major. Well, at my prison, we are doing the best to remedy that failing. You know, my friend works in the Caribbean. He faces real rebellion. If we don't act decisively, we will endure the same here, and all of this, all these garden parties and civility, they will be doomed. I believe in civilizing the masses, sir. But the first order of civilization is order. Law and order.
I agree.
Without law and order, we will have anarchy.
But with too much law and order, won't we have dictatorship or worse? Monarchy.
The law should be a dictator. That is the American way.
I thought the American ideal was liberty.
Sure, liberty under the law.
Very interesting.
Major Crowley, Mr. Chambers, I must go speak to someone for a second.
What a vulgar toad of a man. But that riverboat sounds interesting.
Mr. Chambers, what are you loitering around me for? Mingle, dear boy. Not yet. Any chance.
Can I help you, sir?
Well, I'm not quite sure yet.
You French, sir?
Sort of. Originally. I'm from Quebec, but I left many moons.
No. I came down from New York for a job. I'm a banker.
A banker?
An investment banker.
You're the fellows who never lend me money when I need it. And when I've got too much, try to lend me more.
And what do you do, Mr. LaFon?
Originally furs, but now all sorts. Lumber, leather, even maple syrup. My partners and I represent more like 23% of all the trade heading south from Quebec into the U.S.
And who do you bank with?
Oh, the usual bunch of clowns in New York.
Do you bank with anyone in the South?
Not one I particularly like.
Well, have you considered Lemoyne National Bank?
Oh, I need a big bank, sir. We borrow a lot of money and generate a lot of cash. Some nervous small-town bank could finish us in a bad year.
Small town? We handle more cash and cash equivalents than any bank south of Manhattan, including St. Louis. Almost all the Caribbean trade banks with us. We work with all the remaining cotton growers in the U.S. who still use a lot of cash, and we help finance half the reconstruction projects after the war. We love big clients, and we love cash. Our branch alone here in town has more cash reserves on site than any bank in the entire country, outside of Wall Street and San Francisco.
Well, perhaps we could discuss it further one day, Mr. Knightley. When it comes to bankers, I drive a hard bargain, but I'm very fair in business.
I would at least like the opportunity to show you our business.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go find my fiancée.
Of course. And congratulations. A wife is a wonderful thing. Good.
How's your evening going?
Met some interesting people. What about you? Did you speak to the mayor?
I'm still looking for him.
Well, look a little harder.
Hi there.
Mais bonjour.
Bonjour.
How was the show? I heard you went. Outrageous. These dancers. Well, if that's French culture for you, sign me up for French lessons. Oh, would you like tickets?
What?
This cabaret show at the Theater Rallure. It's jolly fun.
Hello there.
Sure. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Good evening. Well.
Bonjour. How are you all doing? Hello, ma'am.
Hello there.
Sounding good, fellas. Evening, ladies.
Bonjour.
How do you do?
Sir?
I apologize for that woman, sir. The last thing she needs is more champagne.
Hey, if she's having a good time.
I'm not sure she is, sir.
Well,
Romantic, are you, Mr. Oxford?
Always have been. A true romantic. A dreamer. Why don't you let me show you someday?
And you think my cousin would appreciate that demonstration?
Your cousin is a cold woman. I'm a very lonely man.
And I am more than someone's blanket against the night's chills. Good evening, Mr. Hawksbill. Please stop pestering me.
And
evening, folks.
howdy.
Evening,
Are you
ma'am.
enjoying the party? How do you know the mayor?
I don't. I'm actually hoping to meet him.
He's definitely around. I just saw him. A man in demand.
I'm sure.
Bonjour.
Evening, all.
Chérie.
How you doing?
Just lovely, thank you.
Good evening.
Howdy.
Gentlemen.
Well, howdy.
Evening, gentlemen.
Hey.
Gentlemen.
Bonjour.
How are you all doing?
Hello.
How are you, ladies?
Why, hello.
How's it going?
Doing well as can be.
Evening, folks.
Hello, mister.
Good evening. How do you do, ma'am?
I mean, did you hear what that man said? Inferior. Do you think women should have the vote?
Oh, I don't care. I've never voted anyway.
Well, that's no better. Anyway, if you'll excuse me, I'm still furious with that oath.
How are you all doing?
Monsieur? Bonjour.
Je vous salue.
Evening, folks. How are you all doing?
Hello there.
Good evening.
Did you hear him back there? The law?
Can I interest you in a glass of champagne?
How are you?
Oh, the eavesdropper. I had to get away from that awful Major Crowley pontificating on law and order. You should see my prison. That's what law and order looks like.
Hopefully as a visitor, not as an inmate.
Did your mother never
Indeed.
teach you how rude
Well,
it is to
enjoy
stare?
the rest of your evening, sir.
Evening, folks. Evening, all.
Hello.
Evening, folks.
Hello, sir.
Good evening, ladies. Hi there.
Do you mind?
How are you all doing?
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Evening, gentlemen.
Well, hello there.
How do you do? Hi there.
Evening, folks.
Bonjour.
Evening, all.
Hello, dear.
How are you all doing?
Howdy.
Enjoying yourself?
You know, I think those fellers were making fun of me. Anyway, what you found out?
Nothing too much yet.
I'll be glad when this is over.
How's it going with you, gentlemen?
This place hasn't got the better of me yet.
Evening, gentlemen.